What's up, YouTube? Leave it to me to try to use my cell phone to record a fragrance video, and of course my battery dies on one phone. So now phone number 2 charged up 100%. Let's try to get through this part 1 of the discovery kit offered by Authenticity Perfumes. We've got 3 fragrances that we're gonna go through in this video, and then we've got another 3 fragrances that we're gonna go through in a second video. So for part 1, the first fragrance that we're gonna talk about is gonna be a popular one here in the community. A lot of people already know and talk about this one. It's gonna be Fresh Boss. I can't spray any more of these samples. I've already got these on skin, so I'm gonna talk to you about them from where I've sprayed them on skin. Fresh Boss, man. This reminds me a bit of Irish Spring soap. Fresh in the shower, Irish Spring soap. Let me tell you the notes list. You can get a bottle of this for $36.99, as you can for most of these. They're under $40 90% of the time. There's also 10% coupons that fly around constantly. These are all the juices worth the squeeze for every fragrance in this line. There isn't one that isn't going to be worth the money. All you got to do is find the one that works for you. That's pretty much how all of these fragrances are. I cannot say that they're not one of the best affordable fragrance buys. At a 60 ml bottle with a decent atomizer, concentration is A1, performance, sillage, A1 for every single fragrance, because they're all rated at 50% perfume concentration. They say they're gonna last at least 12 hours. True. They last about 12 hours. Even on clothes, they last way longer. On skin, you're gonna get at least 10 hours if your skin is like, you know, super porous and drinks the perfume oil. But you can easily get 10 hours out of these. 12 hours is like what they're advertised to last for, and I'd say that that's true. Fresh bar soap, to my nose, that's what this comes off as. Sweet orange, peppercorn, and blackcurrant are in the top, and after it dries off a little bit, you do get a nice sweet orange tinge, but mostly soap. Lavender, rose, and peppermint are in the mids. Do I get that minty vibe? Not peppermint, but you do get a little bit of a minty vibe in there. And then patchouli, vetiver, and sandalwood kind of, you know, green up the fragrance a bit. But if I'm being completely honest with you, it smells just like the name says, Fresh Boss. Clean, definitely pretty soapy. This is a vibe for hot weather fragrances. Definitely an easy recommendation on that end. The next fragrance that I want to talk about is a fragrance that had a reformulation recently, but this is like, I guess their offering for the urban king, for the black man, I guess. There's a lot of berries in this, so you can tell that the scent is maybe Afrocentric, because, you know, berry juices and all that jazz are what fragrances are made up of, from people from you know, African cultures, if coming to America is to be believed. But Urban King, let's tell you about the notes, and let's talk about the fragrance. Urban King was also a fragrance that kind of didn't give me what I thought I was gonna get out of it when I looked at the notes and I actually smelled it. Urban King's got bergamot, strawberry, blueberry, and cherry in the top notes. Now, with a berry bouquet like that, you would think, oh, this smells pretty fruity, right? Nope. Jasmine, lavender, cinnamon, and rosemary are the mids. And in the base, it's got oak moss, patchouli, vetiver, and cedarwood. Now, do you get a woodiness vibe from this? No. Do you get like a berry vibe from it? It's a little, slightly, it's dark fruitiness. It's like if you have depth, there's depth in the fragrance. It's not bright like Fresh Boss. It's not bright like Barbershop. This is a deeper fragrance. It's sweet because of all those berries. Slightly green, floral. The fragrance is pretty grounded. It's grounded, but at the same time, it's not heavy. It's not hefty. Is it a love for me? Nah. Is it a like? Yes. I was considering this gonna be the full bottle, but because it went into that reformulation, I didn't jump to get the full bottle of this. I was like, let me smell it first. But this is a fragrance that I would say would definitely resonate with those who love a darker, deeper scent. Unisex, I could see it. I could see it. They're trying to go for a masculine lean here, but definitely it could be unisex. Just like Fresh Boss. Anyone could wear Fresh Boss. 100%. The third fragrance in this part 1 of 2 is going to be Barbershop. Now, talking about Barbershop, you see how this melted slightly? Kind of, these are some strong concentrations. 50% perfume concentration. All of these fragrances are rated to last at least 12 hours. And they do. Barbershop kind of describes what you're going to get from the fragrance. Right now, the fragrance is giving me vibes like it doesn't have any lavender in it. And I got surprised by that. Because you associate lavender with barbershop style fragrances. But in the top, this has got bergamot and lemon, right? In the middle notes, it's got sweet basil, fir, and oak moss, all right? And patchouli, cedarwood, and musk round out the fragrance notes in the bottom. For me, this is a fragrance that I could easily see why people in the community were giving glowing reviews to. Why fragrance reviewers on YouTube, when they got their bottles to do the reviews, I could see why they gave these glowing positive reviews. It's a nice fragrance. It's a safe scent, if there are safe scents to be discussed. I mean, unisex, yes. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna remind people of that barbershop experience, that hair salon experience. More so barbershop, supposed to be the masculine version of it, but I gotta be honest, this is easily a unisex fragrance. This is easily a fragrance that anyone could wear and still get the same confident, fresh vibe from it. It's a scent that I could recommend year round. You could signature scent barbershop if you wanted to. You could easily signature scent barbershop. Those are the first 3 fragrances that I'm going to go over real quick. Talk about the discovery set from Authenticity Perfumes. In the next video, we've got Silver Luxe, Authenticity itself, and we've got L'Homme Rich. Stay tuned. I'll see you for the next one. I'll catch you in the next video.